And I think that's such a lovely idea as well. And why complain about something that's not affecting you? You don't have to look at them. You're not paying for them. So why are you objecting to them? It's weird. Probably the same chap. He's complaining now. One of the universities has put a racism label on a couple of children's classics. I think it might be the Alice ones, but I'm damned if I'm going to go back and have a look. Because apparently it's the loony left that are doing it, and common sense isn't so common. Well, you're not being prevented from reading the books, mate. You might not see them as racist, which is fine because you're older and, you might struggle with it. I'd have to go back and pull them out. But I'm sure other people do and they might like to know. And here's the thing. When I was a small child, I had 3 books. I had Struwwelpeter, which I'm damn sure they don't give to kids anymore, Little Black Sambo, which I read and I kind of enjoyed, but even as a child, I didn't really feel comfortable with it. There was something that struck me as off with it, and a Brer Rabbit that I actively disliked. Now, I couldn't have explained to you at that young age why I didn't like them, but I just knew I didn't. They made me feel uncomfortable. They didn't make me happy. And I would have liked an adult to have been able to sit down with me and actually help me understand why I didn't like them and what was wrong with them. Because, of course, looking back now, I mean, the racist doesn't even come close to it. But I doubt that the adults in my life would have seen that they were racist. Just because you as an adult don't see something you loved as a child as racist doesn't mean that the child won't find it unpleasant. So sometimes it's a good thing to have these warnings on them. You can still read them to your kids, but maybe you've then got a little bit of a lens to look at them and say, do you think this is right? Why do you feel uncomfortable with that? Because it doesn't matter how old a kid is, talking about the books that they read and discussing the content can be really valuable for you, the child, and everybody. And you can still enjoy the stories, even if they've got unpleasant themes in them. Sometimes identifying the things that make, well, the child, me, find uncomfortable. If somebody had explained to me why I found it uncomfortable, I probably would have been happier, if that makes any sense whatsoever.